So, good evening again, and sorry for the technical glitch which happened. So, this live ended in between. Hello, hello. Anyone there? Yes. Hello, guys. Okay. So, we are live?
Is it okay, Amina?
Yes, sir. Now, okay.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Thank you guys for joining. And I'm sorry for the technical glitch. We are a little late, but finally, sir is with us. Okay,
Okay, it's my
so
pleasure.
sir, it's our pleasure and it's our privilege to have you on this chat show. मैं आप सब लोगों को बताना चाहूँगी कि डॉक्टर राजेश अग्रवाल is a famous endocrinologist in central India. He's MD medicine. He has specialized diabetes, overweight, thyroid and hormone clinic. And he has also written a wonderful book called Geo Diabetes. Everyone must read that book. That's for general public, but it's amazing. And also he has done more than 101 blood donations till date. And he also holds a Limca record, and he is also a director of Alliance Club International. Sir, we are very happy to have you for this thyroid talk.
Thank you,
Thanks a
Yamini.
lot.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you for joining this session, sir. So, today we are going to talk about thyroid. So, sir, we are going to talk about every aspect of the thyroid diseases, thyroid disorders.
I'm sorry.
So, my first,
Uh,
it's okay,
hmm.
sir. Take your time. You can also have some water.
Yeah,
Agar
I
ho,
have. I have.
yeah.
I have some allergic cough. That's why I'm getting all this.
Okay,
Right.
okay, no problem, sir. Okay, so sir, I my first question is because we have the medical public, either they are practitioners of medicine or students of medicine. So,
Okay.
sir, what are the general disorders of thyroid gland? जो भी चार पांच disorders है, can you brief us about that
Okay.
little bit?
Uh, you know about thyroid, so I don't have to explain about the thyroid gland itself, right?
Yes.
So it's a gland. Thyroid is not a disease, right? It's a name of the endocrine gland, which is situated in the middle of the uh, neck, which moves with deglutition, right?
Yes.
There are most common thyroid disorder is hypothyroidism, in which there is less production or synthesis of thyroxine group of hormones, and that's why symptoms of hypothyroidism most common in public. In public, mind it.
Yes.
Most common uh, symptom in public is weight gain. But in practice, weight gain is a late symptom. Before that, you get so many other symptoms like lethargy, dry skin, you feel tired each and every time, don't have no interest in working, all
Yes.
non-specific symptoms. So that is the most common disorder of the thyroid gland. Then
That
comes
is
opposite of that.
hypothyroidism.
That then it is reverse of it is thyrotoxicosis. I don't call hyperthyroidism because sometimes it is little confusing while saying hypo and hyper. Someone may hear hyper, and so thyrotoxicosis is better. Thyrotoxicosis is a different disease, but we will call all hyperthyroidism thyrotoxicosis. So it is easy to segregate, it is easy to differentiate for nomenclature purpose, not for. So all the symptoms are reversed. There is
Oh, I guess by mistake, sir has left. Let me again take him in.
usually some network problem. Okay. So
Okay.
there is weight loss, tachycardia, and hyperperspiration, tremors of the hand, bulging of the eyes. That is late, usually late, but usually weight loss initially and loose motions. If patient is not having any problem, having loose motions and losing weight, and loose motions not responding to anything, you must suspect thyrotoxicosis or hyperthyroidism, right? So this is
Okay.
another problem. This is next common problem of the thyroid. Third one is the goiter, in which thyroid functions are altogether normal. There is swelling of the thyroid gland. There may be multinodular goiter, cyst in the goiter, or benign nodules. Then malignancy of the thyroid, which we will not discuss in details because that requires lot of diagnostic procedures. And to diagnose thyroid disorders, any disorder, usually TSH is taken to be granted that only TSH will help. But to me personally, I don't, I don't feel only TSH will be suffice, and we should go. Nowadays, it is very cheap investigation also, and in a pack T3, T4, TSH, all three should be done, so that you get an idea about the uh, whole thyroid status. So if TSH is more than 10, most likely hypothyroid is confirmed. There is no need to confirm anything. Not, but from 4 to 10, TSH 4 to 10, with normal or little less T3, T4, then it may be subclinical hypothyroidism, or you can wait and watch depending on the situation. Suppose pregnancy is there, and if it is 9 or something like a low T4, then you have to treat. If there is no pregnancy, then you can wait and watch, repeat test after few days, few weeks, and then you see the clinical parameters like weight gain or weight loss, pulse, and his symptomatology, and difference in the most important thing here is always get thyroid test done in the same lab if you want to compare,
Okay.
because there are different methodologies, because you all are doctors, so I am saying that because different use different methodology and there are differences. So it is better to get in the same lab test done, right?
यस सर, आई हैव ऑल्सो सीन कि कभी अगर हम एक लैब से करवाते हैं और दूसरी जगह से, तो वी डोंट नो अबाउट द मेथडोलॉजी एंड इन्वेस्टिगेशन
Yes,
प्रोसीजर इन
yes.
डिटेल, सो वी
So,
गेट कंफ्यूज्ड कि whether this report is right or that report is right.
right. So that's why you go for the same lab. If you
Okay.
have problem with that lab, then avoid that lab. And
Okay.
another thing important is you take your medicines. If you are known thyroid disorder case, whether it is hypo or hyper, you continue to take your medicines on the day of testing. Don't stop it few days before or on the same day. Ideally, you should not. So these are two important points before
Okay.
diagnosis for the healthcare professionals.
Okay. Okay, that's great. So basically, general practice में we have to deal with hypothyroidism, thyrotoxicosis, thyroiditis also sometimes, and goiter. These are the main things which should.
Thyroiditis, thyroiditis I have not mentioned, but thyroiditis may present with hypothyroidism, transient but usually late. And in initial phases of thyroiditis, you usually patient present with thyrotoxic storm, yeah, hyperthyroid phase of that thyroiditis, because stored thyroxine hormones are released in a as a blush, and you get hyperthyroid state. So you can that may, but usually that don't require treatment, or if it is very severe, then transient treatment or temporary treatment for few weeks may suffice, and afterwards they may develop hypothyroidism. It all
Okay.
depends. So you will require frequent testings and the symptomatology of the patient.
Sir, how often do you recommend a patient to go to undergo this thyroid profile test if it is under treatment since like maybe 2-3 months? So how often we should go for the tests?
That's very good
Ideally.
question. And ideally, there is no ideal rules, no
Yeah.
guidelines. So it all depends on the patient symptomatology, that when to go, but otherwise 3 to 6 months is good enough. It also depends on the patient psychology. It also depends on the associated problems. Suppose patient is having pregnancy, then you have to go more frequently, at least 3 times during pregnancy. Every trimester you should go for that initial screening, then second trimester, then third trimester. While in pregnancy, if hypothyroidism is suspected, first trimester is most important because this is the period of organogenesis. So that should be taken. So initial diagnosis is very important. If patient is known hypothyroid and she is planning, or that couple is planning for pregnancy, so before that planning, there should be euthyroid. Even slightly higher doses can be used. So this is the thing. And sometimes, suppose patient is having hypothyroidism since last 3 years, and every time you go for test, say for example every 3 months, and every time it is almost okay, then you can switch over to 6 months or 9 months or 1, and all depends on the patient. Some patients want every month get his test done. What is the status of the thyroid? And mostly obese people, they think that thyroid is the reason for weight gain.
Their obesity,
And
yeah.
yes, usually it is not so. Thyroid causes little weight gain, subclinical thyroid. Severe hypothyroidism can cause 8 to 10 kg of weight gain. Suppose patient is obese by 50 kg, then don't think it is all because of hypothyroidism.
Okay, okay.
It is
Sir,
specifically obesity.
okay, okay. But sir, generally these days, each, I mean, obesity follows thyroid or thyroid, vice versa, like this, and then
Yeah,
diabetes, like this
yeah.
will happen. So a lot of
This
people,
is
they are being
triad. Yeah,
tried.
triad. Obesity, diabetes, hypertension, and hypothyroid. This is very common association. Suppose you take 100 patients of obesity, so you get in 40% cases all these four things will be there.
And sir, I have also seen that since last, I don't know whether it was there before or not, but because I'm a new practitioner, so since last few years, I have seen that PCOD and thyroid is also interlinked, and somewhere
Yes,
then
yes, yes,
in future they developed infertility issues and the
yeah, yeah.
sterility and everything.
Thyroid is
So,
associated with infertility, and obesity per se is associated with hypothyroidism or any of the thyroid disorder, but most common is hypothyroidism. So this is a common association. Then pollution and smoking are also reason for thyroid disorders. Some studies has shown that there is direct association. More pollution, more smoking, then you get more of hypothyroidism
sir,
or
what do
any
you
of the.
think are the important causes of this changing scenario of, we are getting like every third woman is having some thyroid issue, every fifth
Yes.
man will have obesity issue, and
No.
so on and so forth, like hypertension and then diabetes. So
So,
what are the important causes
so the,
according to you?
these are all lifestyle problems, and
Mm-hmm.
the lifestyle is one of the reason that we are static. We are not doing heavy exercises, but our
Mm-hmm.
eating pattern is very important. We
Mm-hmm.
are taking more of refined carbohydrates,
Mm-hmm.
refined food, more of refined food, whatever way, packed juice, fruit juice. So there
Yes.
must be some preservative. We
Mm-hmm.
are using all inorganic this crops. So to
Mm-hmm.
increase that crop
Production.
crop production, you use lot of chemical insecticides and
Mm-hmm.
chemical fertilizers. Then you are using. I personally feel that you should not play with the genes,
Mm-hmm.
because genes, playing with the genes, that is genetic engineering in treatment of the disease, or making hybrid seeds to increase
Mm-hmm.
the crop
Mm-hmm.
crop output. So that genetic playing with the genes or genetic engineering or hybridization, that makes difference in next second or third generation, not in the same generation.
Immediate generation, yes.
So we are facing the problems of last two generations,
Okay.
almost 30-40 years. So in
Okay.
1920, probably in 1920, first hybrid seed was maize, makka. That
Yes.
was made because to increase the production, right? So now we are facing all those problems. So it takes usually 30 to 50 years, almost two generation at least, to manifest its disadvantages or advantages. You don't know what is what
Okay.
will be the advantage or disadvantage. To me, hybridization is causing all sorts of obesity. Insecticides are causing all sorts of, and I am not हवाबाजी नहीं कर रहा हूँ कि मैं सोच रहा हूँ और बोल रहा हूँ. It has been proven. We are living in a chemical milieu. All our wall paints, they are chemical. They are all
Yeah.
endocrine disruptors. And endocrine disruptors are causing these problems. And that's why you are getting more of obesity, more of these autoimmune disorders like diabetes and hypothyroidism, that is autoimmune disorder, more of infertility. So all these are associated. Nowadays, infectious diseases are not so common, except this COVID era.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this infectious diseases are decreasing, but
Yes.
lifestyle
Hormonal diseases
diseases
are
are increasing.
increasing.
Yes,
Yes.
because
Lifestyle disorders
why?
and
Why? And hormonal science is known as what? Endocrine laws. And
endocrine. Yeah.
endocrine, these are all endocrine disruptors. So they are disturbing your hormonal milieu. Maybe at the brain level, maybe at the particular brain level, maybe at the particular peripheral level to affect their effects. So all these problems are there. So basically,
Yeah.
this is the reason.
Also, sir,
And we
do you
have to
think?
bear.
Yes. Yes. Go on.
Yeah, we have to bear all these side effects because we have made all these changes and they are
Yes.
not going to vanish in 1 or 2 days or 1 or 2 decades. It will
Definitely.
take further two generations. When it has happened in two generations, so it will take two more generations. Nowadays, why organic cultivation is getting importance? Why organic crops
Food.
are given
Yeah.
more importance? Why? Because they are costly. They are less
Yes.
produced in the same area of the field. So that
True.
is these are the problems.
Yes. Sir, also I want to ask that.
मैं हमेशा इसको पैसे के उसमें ऐसे समझाता हूँ कि धनाभाव एक बीमारी है. धनाभाव यानी पैसे की कमी एक बीमारी है.
कमी. जी.
तो धन वर्षा महामारी. अगर आपके पास बहुत अधिक पैसा है तो वो महामारी का रूप ले लेता है, जस्ट लाइक कोविड.
बिल्कुल.
अभी
बिल्कुल.
इसने
That's so
महामारी
true.
का रूप ले रखा है. सो एवरीथिंग शुड बी. हम नेचर से जब भी लड़ेंगे, it is proven fact, whenever you fight with the nature, you will suffer. You will suffer. This is a spiritual aspect of our life, a spiritual aspect of the science, a spiritual aspect of the humanity. And this has been proven in this spread of COVID. This has been proven because Chinese people, they are eating what not they are eating. They are eating everything,
Everything.
which
Everything
you
which is
cannot,
moving.
yes, which you cannot think of, and they are eating,
Yes.
and they
They
are
eat
doing
everything
all
which
those.
moves.
Yes,
Yeah. That's true. Sir, also, because we as homeopaths, we always believe that the root cause of any disease is in the human being, in the
yes,
spiritual existence of the human. That's not outside. So we always
right,
believe, and it is taught to us that the mental state of the patient and how he
right,
feels, how he perceives the situation directly affects his health. So
okay.
most of the times when we deal all these so hormonal disease,
I am listening you.
yeah, so hormonal imbalances, and we always take in
मैं क्यों
consideration
चला
this.
गया?
stress factor.
I am visible to you?
Yes, sir. No, you're not completely visible. Your wall is
Okay.
visible.
Why it happened? Okay. Ah.
Yeah.
This
Okay. टर्न हो
these
गया था कैमरा.
these touch screens are another problem.
They are big
हाँ कब
problems.
टच हो जाता है. So many times
Really.
you must have seen that आपने फोन रखा और किसी को फोन लग गया because of touch screen. All
Yes.
air pressure can cause make the call.
Yeah,
So this is
right.
my right.
They are so
So
sensitive these
yeah.
days.
So you are saying what
So I was saying
homeopathy?
that in homeopathy, we are taught that every the root cause of every disease is in the person itself, in the human itself. So अगर
Right.
उनके अंदर immunity low नहीं होगा, जिसको हम immunity resistance power या we call it vital force, अगर उसमें disturbance नहीं होगा, वो weak नहीं होगा, तब तक outside factors doesn't affect you. Just like COVID,
Right.
only less than 1% population is affected.
Right.
Similarly, you know, I see in the other diseases also where you know हर virus या हर bacteria हर person को affect नहीं करता. जैसे every person doesn't
Right.
get affected by malaria in India, though India is a
Right.
malaria capital, dengue capital.
Mm,
So
mm.
stress factor is a very important factor for us to
Right.
treat any
Right.
disease. So
Right.
do you think this changing scenario of you know stress and mental effects of whatever is happening around and whatever is happening inside is also a major cause of thyroid
Yeah.
disorders and other.
Yeah. Stress is increasing. I already said that these disorders are autoimmune in nature.
Hmm.
Diabetes is type 2 diabetes is autoimmune. Type
Yes.
1 is as well autoimmune. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
because of some viral infection, there is some antibodies formation or destruction of islet cells, and then you get diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the problems are skin disorders are increasing.
Mm-hmm.
Stress also affects your immunity. Stress causes low immunity. You better know. So that is there, no doubt about it. If you are not strong, anyone can attack you.
Yes.
So whatever, I don't know, understand your homeopathy. So whatever is, but that is true that your immunity, your power, your strong, uh, whatever you call it, immunity or your
Yes.
power or
Whatever
your
strength we have to
stamina. Yes,
combat the
yes,
disease or the negative influences on our body and mind, we should be, you know, like immune towards them.
right.
Also sir, what are the like we always know that जब भी hypothyroid होगा या फिर thyrotoxicosis होगा, we always go for you know free T3 T4 and whole thyroid profile and some other general tests.
Right.
But what is your advice to all of you know the young practitioners कि कौन सा ऐसा diagnostic tool है which we tend to forget और हमें नहीं भूलना चाहिए, we shouldn't forget. So is there any test like that we you know we overlook, we
There
might
is
forget?
no issue of forgetting any test. The
Mm-hmm.
only thing is don't rush to treat. Don't
Okay,
rush to.
that's
Just
a very
like I
wise.
said, yes. Suppose thyroid is a disorder which does not require any emergency treatment, except
Mm-hmm.
in first trimester of the pregnancy,
Yes.
because that is the period of organogenesis. Otherwise, there is no emergency in hypothyroidism.
Mm-hmm.
Thyroid hyperthyroidism or thyrotoxicosis are severe forms of thyroid toxicosis in which
Mm-hmm.
pulse is more than 150, 180, sometimes severe weight loss, severe loose motions.
Mm-hmm.
Then you may require emergency treatment.
Okay.
But if they are subclinical in nature, then wait, confirm it.
Mm-hmm.
Then thyroid antibodies, TPO antibodies, what we call,
Yes,
they should
TPO,
be
anti-TPO.
that should be done. Sometimes you may require ultrasound of the thyroid gland. If there is a gland or thyromegaly or there is a cyst or nodule
Mm-hmm.
in the thyroid, then you should get your ultrasound done.
Mm-hmm.
And don't rush again for surgery
Mm-hmm.
because benign nodules may not require surgery. Many of the
Mm-hmm.
times, patient has some cosmetic problem. That
Mm-hmm.
this is prominent enough. वो किसी ने उसको बोला कि तेरा गले में कुछ हो गया.
Hmm.
पेशेंट को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, पेशेंट हैज नॉट नोटिस्ड इट इवन, but
Yes.
किसी ने उसको बोला, then she or he, most of the time she, because
Yeah.
thyroid disorders are 10 times,
Common
8 to 10 times more common
more
in
in
females.
women. Yeah.
So most of the time we could call it she problem. So
Mm-hmm.
she is become aware of that nodule, are conscious of that cosmetic problem, and then she goes to mirror regularly, see her nodule, and feels it is increasing, decreasing in size, which we cannot measure by hands
Yes.
until unless
Yes.
there is major change. So that require ultrasound, ultrasonic measurements of the nodule. And again, I will prefer on the same with the same sonographer, not machine,
Same laboratory.
not
Okay.
same laboratory. It should
Acha,
be the
same
same sonographer.
sonologist. Okay.
Yes, because he is measuring
Okay.
whatever mistake he does. Every time he will do the same mistake. So
Okay.
that measurement differences are that bias will always be there. So that will
Okay.
be nullified, and you will get the exact
Dimensions.
dimensions of the gland, and no personal variation that will
Okay.
be avoided.
Oh,
Just like laboratory measures, laboratory
yes.
method, it will be avoided. So that is very important. Then symptomatology, there are some symptoms which are very important, which requires mention, specifically menorrhagia in females.
Okay.
That is very important. So that should be whenever that lady is having menorrhagia, you should think of hypothyroidism. That may be one of the reasons.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So, sir, lot of people have asked me this question. Yeah, कि these days this hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism gives you a kind of mixed clinical picture
Yeah.
when you actually treat them. So sometimes the differentiating features are not that good.
Right.
So sometimes you get weight gain in hyperthyroidism as well, weight loss in hypothyroidism, and there is no dry skin. Sometimes the periods are also okay. So how to differentiate clinically when it is a mixed picture?
No, mixed picture, usually mixed picture is not there. It is the abnormal presentation. What
Okay.
we think in hypothyroidism, there should be weight gain. But many
Yeah.
patients, you can say exceptions are always there. So
Yeah.
many
When I
patients are,
mean to say
yes,
when the
yes,
classical symptoms are not there.
yes. So many patients are, percentage of patients to get weight loss if they have hypothyroidism.
Okay.
And some obese people do get thyrotoxicosis,
Okay.
severe thyrotoxicosis, and on treating thyrotoxicosis, they lose weight. So abnormal presentations are there. You have to think of that. You should keep it in mind. You should
Okay.
treat in combo, considering all the facts, weight, his thyroid function test, as well as his pulse and everything. Pulse has very important role. Suppose you, suppose a obese lady, severely obese lady, get thyrotoxicosis. Means T4 is very high, T3 is also high, TSH is low,
No.
and pulse is 120. And if she is, you are treating her and she is getting better,
Okay.
she is losing weight. So don't think of thyrotoxicosis is increasing because it's
Okay.
abnormal presentation. So she may be controlled, and clinically you just see her pulse. If it is from 120 to 90 only,
Okay.
and if she is losing weight and she is feeling better and she is on antithyroid drugs, then it means she is controlled and it's abnormal presentation, or not abnormal presentation, variation in the
Variation. Yeah.
presentation. So there are variable presentations, and all the symptoms in all the patients will not be present. All patients will not have dry skin. because nowadays we are picking up these disorders very early. So
Yeah.
all these symptoms, classical symptoms, develops very late
Mm-hmm.
because thyroid has large reserve. You can see the range of thyroxine T4 is 4.5 or 5 to 12 microgram. So huge range. Suppose patient is
Yes.
having initially 12, came down to 7. You don't know because you are going for the first time. So
Yes.
there is large reserve.
Okay. Great. So, sir, how one should approach to the hormonal imbalance and the stress together as a physician?
Mm,
Because I have seen that in spite of treating very well, giving the medicines, this maintaining factor is always there, and this
cause of
fluctuates.
stress.
The
Cause of
stress.
stress. That is
Yes.
very important.
Mm-hmm.
Thyroid may not be the cause of stress. Finance may be the cause of stress. Suppose he is getting severe body aches, severe loss of interest in the work, she is fatigued easily, then it may be a familial stress. फैमिली वाला बोल सकता है कि बोले इसको दिन भर हमेशा बहाने ही बनाती रहती है, थायराइड ठीक है, अब तो ये काम ही नहीं करती है. So, but she has problem. She has low stamina. She is getting tiredness very early. So what she can do? She is not telling a lie. There may be other things. There may be vitamin D deficiency. There may be anemia. There may be calcium, low calcium, because of
Okay.
so that may be causing all those problems. And you are thinking because you have picked up one disease.
Yeah.
One disease doesn't mean only disease. One disease always means there may be some other disease. Always वो बोलते हैं ना चुड़ैल अकेली नहीं आती है.
बिल्कुल.
तो
खानदान के
वो
साथ आती है.
हाँ खानदान के तो वो एक एक चुड़ैल आ गई तो दूसरी बहन को बुलाएगी फिर तीसरी बहन को बुलाएगी. So that way disease conglomerates. There is a group of diseases most of the time. If patient is anemic, then there must be vitamin D deficiency. She must be hypoproteinemic. Then she may be menorrhagic. That leads to a further anemia. So you have to see in total. Don't concentrate only on the disease you have picked up.
Okay.
There may be some other reason.
Okay.
And
Thank
one
you so
more
much,
thing,
sir.
if
Yeah.
thyroid hypothyroidism needs lifelong treatment, if it is confirmed. Many a times, patient who are then doctor rush to treat. Suppose TSS 6.5, you have started treatment. She or he may not require treatment. You have not
Okay.
gone for T3, T4. There is no symptom. Just because TSS has large variations, diurnal variations. So just wait. Subclinical levels, you just wait. I am not saying that if TSH is 50, you should wait. If TSH is little higher, 6.5, you don't have any clinical symptoms. You just got it done. Nowadays, corporate packages of bulk of tests, 70,
Yeah.
80, many of them I don't know, even selenium
They
and all those things are being done. And they don't.
they offer in
So,
a very good package.
yes, yes.
And they are
They
compulsory also for some people
yeah,
working in the
yeah,
company.
they do urine routine, that is 30 tests. So 30 tests, we understand that is one test. So
Yeah.
all these things are there. So don't consider all those things. Don't rush. I said initially also, don't rush to treat. Wait for confirmation in subclinical cases.
In
Rush to treat
subclinical case.
when
Okay.
patient is pregnant. First trimester of pregnancy, rush to treat. You may start treatment. सब मैं ऐसे भी बोलता हूँ कि you may start treatment on just 6.5. You can later on stop it. There is no harm.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Just like in
Sir.
lockdown period. Suppose one patient has this TSS 7 pregnancy, first time diagnosed pregnancy. You can start it.
Mm-hmm.
After lockdown, you can continue to confirm because organogenesis, little higher dose of higher level of thyroxine doesn't harm the
Mm-hmm.
fetus, doesn't harm the mother.
Mm-hmm.
So small dose you can start. So situational.
Mm-hmm.
There are no hard and fast. You have to be situated because there, there is one rule in medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Most important rule. Do you know?
No, I don't know.
There is one rule in medicine that there is no rule in medicine.
Right, that I know. True. Sir, but like you said, in allopathy, because this talk is all about the holistic approach and integrated approach towards disease. So, like you said, in modern medicine, thyroid medicines, the person has to take for like lifelong
Yeah.
till his last breath. In
Mhm.
homeopathy, it doesn't happen like this.
Yeah.
Because we believe in just eliminating the cause of the disease, and mostly in our practice, we see the mental picture of a patient, and every
Correct.
person behaves differently. I mean, emotionally,
Mm, mm,
physically, and in every way,
mm,
the person is different. The DNA is different. So,
mm,
according to that, our medicines also are not standard medicines for
mm,
diseases. They are
mm.
standard medicines for humans. So what we do
Right.
is we do the like 6 months treatment, sometimes 1 year, sometimes 2 years
Okay.
treatment, and
Okay.
then we can stop the treatment for lifetime.
Okay.
All cases of hypothyroid, hyperthyroid
Okay.
goiter.
Okay.
I am not saying every case is curable. Of
Yes.
course, that depends on many
That's
factors.
that's a
That there are
great thing.
many factors.
That's a great thing.
Uh, and but we can stop the medicine.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I want to ask you, as a physician, as a modern medicine practitioner, that can we together, means allopathy and homeopathy, can play together in one person, because generally I have seen that homeopaths doesn't have anything to do with whether you're taking the allopathy medicine or not, because that doesn't affect our medicine's
Okay.
actions.
Okay.
So can we
So
play
also we
together
are
for the betterment of
yes.
the
Why not? Why
patients?
not? If some
uh,
patient get cured, and that
yeah.
is confirmed by the test. If after stopping 6 months or 1 year we treat together, or you only treat, and
Hmm.
patient gets thyroid functions normal for very long time, not for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get it done every three
We
months, and
have
if
to
it remains
follow for
normal,
a very, very long
yes.
period. Sometimes we also
If
do,
it
sir. I
remains
see.
normal, no
Hmm.
problem, no problem.
Yeah, yeah. I also do in my practice. जैसे
Yes.
if the patient is a hypothyroid, मतलब clinically hypothyroidism patient, and he is taking the allopathic medicine, he is dependent on the medicines
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
So, suppose he is taking Altroxin 100
Mm,
mg or
mm, mm,
150
mm,
mg
mm, mm,
for MCG for like
mm.
2 years or 1 year. We just
Right.
taper the medicine slowly along
Yeah.
with the
Yeah. Yeah.
homeopathy
Yeah.
medicines.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
don't, we don't say them that, you just leave that and you will be cured.
Because
Not that.
that is multifactorial disorder. So
Yeah, that's
what factor is
multi-factor.
working? What factor is
Definitely.
working? So that may be. And many times there is over treatment. What I
Mm-hmm.
said, don't rush
Yeah.
to treat. So there is a percentage of patient in which there was rush treatment. Means
Mm-hmm.
on the first no symptoms, nothing, but reports is like that, they have started.
Yeah.
This is, I'm not blaming anyone.
Yes, sir.
At that
But
particular point of
that is a
time, what
general
they feel,
practice.
yes,
Yeah.
that may be the reason.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the patients who recover very fast, and credit goes to the treating doctor, whosoever it is. It may be
Yeah.
homeopath, it may be allopath, it may be
Yeah. Yeah. Whoever.
endocrinologist, it may be physician. I don't know. So you may get credit, and many pathies are working, and how miraculously, beautifully they are working, we don't know. Many times we
Yes.
don't have answer. How it
Yes.
happens? How
True.
it happened? ऐसा तो सोचा ही नहीं था.
Such man. Right.
मैं अपने जिंदगी में अपने पेशेंट्स में देखा हूँ कि आई डोंट हैव एनी एक्सप्लेनेशन.
Mm-hmm.
मैं एक पेशेंट का बताता हूँ आपको. यू हैव टाइम.
Yes, yes, sir. Sure.
एक पेशेंट था कोरोनरी आर्टरी डिसीज. ही वाज हैविंग
Mm-hmm.
एक्यूट मायोकार्डियल इन्फार्क्शन. ही वाज, दिस इज रियल स्टोरी of my
Mm-hmm.
initial days. I am talking about 25 years back.
Mm-hmm.
He had cardiogenic shock,
Mm-hmm.
and 25 years back facilities are not so easily available.
Mm-hmm.
So we have treated in that small nursing home, and he was
Mm-hmm.
a hard worker. ही वाज मजदूर, और
हम्म,
उसको हमने सब किसी तरह हमने सरवाइव कर लिया और वो ठीक भी हो गया। एंड आफ्टर 6 वीक्स ही वेंट अवे एंड ही लॉस्ट इन फॉलो अप। 2 साल बाद वो आया और बोला मैं साहब वो फला फला इंसान हूँ। हमने बोला अच्छा है भाई, अब तुम हमाली अम्माली तो कुछ करना नहीं है, अब क्या काम करते हो? क्योंकि हमें पता था। बोले साहब मैं ना आपकी दवा लेता हूँ और मैं 3 महीने के बाद से अभी तक हम्माली कर रहा हूँ। मैं तो आपसे मिलने चला आया कि चलो डॉक्टर साहब को जाके नमस्कार
बता,
करा।
अरे वाह,
अब I don't have any explanation. The
या,
patient who had cardiogenic shock, how he is working so hard without any
यस,
treatment. So, and we cannot go for any other investigations because he cannot afford angiography and other things like that.
राइट,
So, miracles happen, and many times we don't have any answers. Many times
यस,
we
ट्रू।
are.
सर सेम मैं भी आपको बताती हूँ, आई हैव सीन अ केस। मैं एक कुछ सालों पहले एक टीचर है मेरी, उनसे मैं रैकी और हीलिंग सीखने के लिए जाती थी। तो उस उनका पूरा सेंटर है, शी यूज्ड टू टीच दिस एक्यूप्रेशर, ऑल द अल्टरनेटिव थिंग्स लाइक
Mm,
एक्यूप्रेशर,
mm,
एक्यूपंक्चर,
mm,
एंड शी हैज
mm,
दिस
mm,
huge ashram, and there are other teachers also. So one person used to come. He had brain carcinoma. I don't know which type of, but he was undergone like many chemotherapy and this all these cycles, radiotherapy also. And he was completely, after this chemotherapy, he was completely sleepless for like, he said he used to come and told ma'am that मैं तो मतलब बोला मैं 6 महीने से सोया ही नहीं हूँ, आप ऐसा समझ लीजिए। मैं इतना, और बोले क्योंकि मुझे ये साइकिल्स लेने ही थे, तो डॉक्टर साहब ने तो मुझे कह दिया है कि अगर 2-3 मंथ्स भी है आपके पास तो बहुत ही हो जाएंगे, उससे ज्यादा मतलब he was in a tremendous pain, and then this sleeplessness. And then she treated him with only healing, crystal healing. That's a completely metaphysical technique where they don't touch the patient, they just give that mental positive waves, और वो ऐसे जैसे meditative procedures होते हैं वैसे उन्होंने किया। And sir, he lived for like 2.5 years without pain, and he slept very well. And like he recently died before 2 years, but he died with, I mean, no pain, without any side
peacefully,
effect,
peacefully.
and
Yes.
it was very
So
peaceful death.
you are absolutely right. There are so many things which happen,
Yeah,
and we don't have any explanation because human body is a big magic box. Nobody knows the secret of it. Nobody knows.
right.
I am very small doctor, very small. Those who are Nobel laureates and all those researchers, and they even don't know 0.0000001% of our genomes and all this. So this is the reality, and we
Yes,
have to
and
accept it.
that's where the
And he
scope
is the
of the
supreme.
integration comes,
Yes.
that we, if we can give benefit from any other type of or style of medicine or anything, we should be open for that, and that's our motto to, express it to everyone.
Sure, sure.
So thank you so much, sir. It was sheer
Thank you.
privilege for
Nice
me.
talking,
Thank
and
you.
nice
Thanks a lot.
nice to spread the knowledge. You are
Yes.
spreading knowledge, specifically those who treat. If you
Yes.
if you teach a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
then you teach a lot many students at work.
Yes. Thank
So
you.
if you are treating so many physicians, if you are teaching so many physicians, then you are treating a big chunk of the population.
Thank you,
Right
sir. It's
treatment is spreading. So congratulations for
thank you.
doing all such good programs, and keep it up. I know you since very long, and you are very good orator as well as a doctor and good
Thank you
friend
so
of mine.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot,
Okay.
sir, for joining us. And I have a personal question for you as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
सर आपका इतना बिजी क्लिनिक है, आई नो यू, आई हैव
हम्म,
सीन, इफ
हम्म.
आई वांट टू मीट यू आई थिंक एटलीस्ट 10 टाइम्स कि सर फ्री होंगे कि नहीं।
नहीं,
And
you
then
are
you are
most welcome.
writing articles and you are writing books, and you are giving blood, you are donating the blood, and you are spreading awareness, you are director of the Alliance International. How do you manage all these things? What is the
मुझे पता
secret?
नहीं, मुझे पता नहीं है। आई थिंक मेरे पास अभी भी बहुत टाइम होता है।
Mm-hmm.
I have no shortage of time.
Mm-hmm.
अभी मैं लॉकडाउन पीरियड में इतना सब कर रहा हूँ. I am doing so many programs also, webinars,
Yes. We have
and
seen yesterday, I
attending.
saw your FB
Yeah.
live.
Attending webinars, delivering web lectures, and
Mm-hmm.
writing. I have completed my book, 7th edition, Geodiabetes,
Oh,
during
wow.
this lockdown. So
Okay.
I don't, only thing is the discipline. You
Mm-hmm.
should use, you, something, you should have planning कि मुझे ये काम इस समय अब शुरू करना है और ये खत्म करना है.
Mm-hmm.
तो मुझे लगता है बड़ा आसानी से हो जाता है. एंड वन थिंग, मैंने 101 दफा से ज्यादा रक्तदान नहीं कह सकते, 101 दफा, क्योंकि 101
Acha.
का फिगर ऐसा आ गया, उसके बाद मैं स्टॉप कर दिया. नाउ
Okay.
बिकॉज आई एम ओल्ड पर्सन, आई एम 56 year old man,
Yes.
so now I have stopped. If
Okay.
required in emergency, then I will do.
Sir, I will tell
So
you one thing. जब first time when I interviewed you, it was in 2009 or 8 or 9, something like
okay.
that. I was a student that time जब मैं आपको मिली थी पहली बार.
University, I
And
know, I know.
yeah, I was in university. I was in third year, I guess,
Gyanvani,
third year,
Gyanvani.
Gyanvani. And
Yes.
only with your inspiration, I started donating blood. And I guess
Okay.
I did it 22 times till date.
Very good, great.
अभी तक.
Congratulations.
So
Being a
thank you,
girl,
and you
you
are
have
the
donated 20.
inspiration behind that, because when I interviewed you, you told me in that interview also that I do blood donations regularly.
थैंक यू यामिनी.
So
एंड आई डू दिस. ये तुम्हारे जैसे लोगों का ही मेरे को एक प्रोत्साहन रहता है कि मैं अपनी पब्लिसिटी करता हूँ. मुझे कई लोग पब्लिक, जब भी डोनेशन की कभी पब्लिसिटी नहीं करना चाहिए, पर ये कुछ डोनेशंस ऐसे हैं जिनकी मैं बहुत ज्यादा पब्लिसिटी करता हूँ. आई
सर वो
ऑलवेज राइट
बहुत
इन माई
जरूरी है.
I'll always write in my CV that I have donated 101 blood donations. Ideally, I should not, but this is for motivation.
Yes.
I have seen, just like you said, you have donated 22 times. तो ये मेरा बताने की वजह से ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं. मेरे पास बहुत सारे मेल्स भी आते हैं, मैसेज भी आते हैं. Some people
Yes.
are keeping my photograph with them. Some people भी बहुओं ने डोनेट किया है ब्लड. तो यूजुअली फीमेल्स डजंट डोनेट. सो दिस
Yeah,
इज अ
yeah.
बिग अचीवमेंट.
Right.
मुझे लगता है मेरे ब्लड डोनेशन से ज्यादा ये अचीवमेंट कि
बिल्कुल
मुझे
बिल्कुल.
देख के कई लोग ब्लड डोनेट करते. सो दैट गिव्स मी अ लॉट ऑफ सेटिस्फेक्शन.
Yes.
तो कई बार लोगों को लगता है कि ये पब्लिसिटी करता है. मैं बोलता हूँ ठीक है, आई डोंट रिप्लाई देम, पर कभी जब ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म मिलता है जैसे तुम मिल अभी, ये दिस इज राइट प्लेटफॉर्म, व्हाई आई डू पब्लिसाइज दिस थिंग.
सर ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्योंकि दिस इज, आई वुड से दिस इज इंस्पिरेशन मोर देन
यस.
पब्लिसिटी. बिकॉज अगर आप, मैं वो आपके साथ इंटरव्यू नहीं करती तो मैं शायद सोचती इसके बारे में, पर बहुत टाइम तब तक निकल चुका होता. मतलब
सही है.
मैं इतना फ्रिक्वेंटली या उतना उससे नहीं स्टार्ट करती. एंड आई वाज वेरी यंग दैट टाइम, तो आपको याद होगा मैं बहुत, आई वाज वेरी थिन. सो जब मैं ब्लड डोनेट करने जाती थी तो मुझे मना कर देते थे, तो देन आई गेन सम वेट फॉर दैट सो दैट आई
अच्छा,
कैन डोनेट.
अभी मोटी
So I
होगी.
really enjoyed it. Sir,
ओके.
बहुत. So
चलिए,
it
सो
was
गुड लक
nice, sir. Thank you so much.
एंड ऑल द बेस्ट.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, and have a good night.
गुड नाइट. बाय.
Thanks a lot from our viewers also.
थैंक यू.
So guys, this was Dr. Rajesh Agrawal. So I have seen that many people were asking questions about thyroid and the homeopathic medicines. So, you know, this talk I kept with a allopath just to tell you that the integrated approach towards any disease will help us in the future a lot. We have to go hand in hand together with the modern medicine. Sometimes it happens that, you know, people tell me that the modern medicine practitioners are not very helpful, or they don't allow homeopathy. And sometimes homeopaths are very staunch about the allopathic medicine. So I am not like that. This is my personal belief that the medicine of the future is in integration, and that should be in the benefit of the patient itself. And yes, you are asking about thyroidinum. So I don't consider thyroidinum as a, the remedy for thyroid diseases. So I can't answer this question. But yes, I would really like to talk about how to treat and deal with the hypothyroidism and other thyroid disorders. We can do the video later on, or a talk. You can suggest me about that. For right now, thank you so much for joining us in this talk. If you have any questions or feedback related to this talk, if you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to share, like, and follow the Homeopathy Junction. I also want to thank Homeopathy Junction for giving me this chance to host this talk with Dr. Rajesh Agrawal. Dr. Rajesh is gem of a person. He has inspired me in a lot of ways, and he also, as an allopath also, he sends me many cases of, he has sent me a few cases of renal stone and few other cases as well. I'm very thankful to you, sir, for joining this talk, and to all the viewers, good night and take care. Bye bye.